Hey guys, it's been 5 years building, Betterhalf. My background has been, I'm a repeat founder, engineering from India, then computer science, then business school from MIT. Um, I think, fast forward what happened, a deeper personal problem came in, towards matchmaking, and matchmaking in India is, you have serious matchmaking that leads to matrimony. And I was excited about this, and then I found my co-founder again, MIT grad, computer science. So I think we teamed up. But I think over time, we became India's first matrimony app without parents. Today, we are the fourth largest matrimony player in India, taking over, the matrimony industry. That's the plan. Uh, Y Combinator happened in 2021. Grew faster pre-Series A, then 18 months into that, Series A, was announced. Now we have become one stack product, end to end for urban Indians, to get married. We are the first and only marriage super app in India. So, people, match make, and then there's verification, gifting, astrology, venue booking, decoration, photography, bridal makeup. Mandy, you do everything. And I think the timing is right. It's $130 billion, industry, in India. The brides and grooms are increasingly deciding their entire marriage decisions. We want to enable that. We want to facilitate it. 150 people team. We're doing roughly 250K of monthly revenue. I think it's just growing, growing, growing. So I think we're on it. The next is clearly, Series B for us. So deeply focusing on building the company. I'll tell about a larger vision, of this. That, if you see super app, it was coined, I think with China. It's very, it's not I think a word that we use in the Western world a lot. But especially in Asia, Asia works very differently. Like China, South Asia, India, those reasons, work very differently. So if you see, I think 8 years ago, WeChat became the world's first super app. 5 years ago, Gojek became the world's second super app. The ride sharing app, and started doing many, many things. In India, 3 years ago, this trend came where across different industry verticals, you have larger companies that has come in. I think you've heard of Swiggy. So from food delivery, to grocery, to courier, packages, just getting the medicine. So like they do all, at home. If you look into health and fitness, going to gym and meditation and sports care, everything happens at, kind of fit. No broker, right? On real estate, just renting home, buying home, furnitures, movers and packers, painting, all happens through no broker, in fact, home loans. But I think one of the large industries, in fact, this is the fourth largest also industry in India. India is about $3.5 billion economy. So this industry, nobody, could build a horizontal stack, for the bride and grooms. And we were the first player in India. Brought in maturity. I'd love to show you, how the super app works. But that's something we are focused on. Marriage was what excites us. This is what we do. In fact, half of our employees are looking, using our product. Funny note is we did lose one or two employees because they got married from Betterhalf app and they left. They said, I'm relocating. I'm like, we never started the company because of it. So, those are side effects of building the company. But anyways, so we do end to end, matrimony to courtship, to wedding. Maybe a couple of years later, you will see post wedding, honeymoon, and, those couple dining, couple tours, those things, will be coming in, marriage anniversary events. But this is going to be that one point of product. Tech-enabled, great, best-in-class service. I think, a company that would like to very, from India. I want to just show you quickly the product, how this works. Look, the journey. So if you see here, right, the journey starts from matchmaking. So, you can match people based on your religion, community, language is used, marital status, city. In fact, if you go locally in India, it's also community or caste. So, Bengali, like people with Bengali, right? So they will want to like get married to Bengali, or Gujaratis will want to like get married to Gujaratis. So these are over 300 of, such larger communities and 2,500 of smaller communities. So that's how there is a comfort, that happens. But that's how we find. So let's just pick, one of them. So we go to community and, okay, let's just do Brahmin, right? And let's see. So you'll start seeing very customized page. I'm showing you web, but I think, our main product is mobile. Overall, we are doing over 1 million MAU. So I think these are the profiles you see, and then you register and you get matched. It's very fast. We are inventors of, I think, single click matching. So, we hold a US patent on that. So I can just show you. It's the world's fastest matching tech ever built, and that's a novel innovation. So you can get patent in India. That's just slightly easy, but not in the US. It's just a very high bar. So we hold a patent in the US, and just based on your name, reason, just based on your name, gender, and date of birth. We'll be able to predict your religion, community, language, your partner preferences, your height estimation. We do all of these. We predict the 16 demographic traits, and in one click, you start getting matches. It's very fast. So that's there. But let's look into. So this is how the journey starts on Betterhalf. Now after that, then comes this is a very interesting product managed biodata. So it's like resume, but this is a shared biodata. So let's just type. We rank number one for this. So if you just type managed biodata, we rank number. These are ads. This is something we rank organically. It's a beautiful product. Close to 70,000 to 100,000 of biodata. It's created through our product every month for free, and people share this to their family, friends on WhatsApp. That's how they get married. So we get a little brand value into this one. You also get premium biodata. But the marriage journey is something. Matchmaking journey is I think we've done a good job. You have premium colors that you can use as well. But this is I think a strong shareable feature. Let's chat about next step. So there is astrology. So I can show you again. So you can get frequently matching between two people. So if you just fill these things, you'll get actually proper Kundli report. So two people horoscope matching, and then those matching scores are needed. So usually more than 18 out of 36 is required for a favorable marriage. So you can do all of these. But let's see, once the journey extends more, that's when you have wedding services, free wedding invitation card. And I think just recently, we have launched a wedding venue, booking. So we have done it with 30,000 venues in India. Locally, we are in Bangalore, so we have strong partnerships with over 200 suppliers, venues, decorators, photographers. And now, if you just go and look into that, this is an MVP. This is going to become, I think, a larger entity. But it's going to look like an Airbnb for weddings. So you see beautiful photos, of that, let's see, place. So photos are critical. But after that, you get a lot of filters and metadata about this. So that's something we're building in this month. So you'll see the review, you'll see per plate information, booking. It's a beautiful, I think, entire content about how the venue works, and then the booking information is going to be launched. So we are going through this phase now. So next phase, for the company, we have wedding decorators across the country listed as well. So you can see that. So now I think those things are advancing. I can just want to chat, show you wedding photographers. This was launched last week itself. So now cleaning up this data cleaning up is going on. So I think towards June end, you'll see category by category, that's there. Wedding, just on wedding, we are doing over $100,000 of worth of wedding bookings every month. I think last 1 year of a lot of testing is actually picked up very well. So if you think we do like three things, right? Matchmaking, astrology, wedding. Matchmaking is the most advanced business. So I think it's heading towards number 4 to number 3 there in the country based on revenue and MAU. Astrology, now that's a division. Now the product is actually built. Now actually the marketing is actually picking up. Wedding, last 1 year of testing, last 6 months of rigorous actually work. Now we have some kind of blueprint on how matchmaking customers route to wedding. If you think on kind of like a unique business model disruption, our paid users spend 29 months as of today on the product. So roughly 2.5 years of journey is already what Betterhalf has created. So you come here, for matchmaking. Typically, these people buy 6 months plan, then renew, which is normal. So it takes up to a year to find a match. So 50-60% of those users renew. But then verification, paid messaging, on our matchmaking, happens, and then in about a year, the journey of wedding actually begins. So that's when it starts with venue booking, and then usually larger ticket size, like photography, decorator, then smaller ticket size, which is your, I think in Western world it's called henna. So you do those tattoo, but those are it's done from organic products right here. So bridal makeup, mehndi, DJs, entertainment. So you see bachelorettes parties, all of these things happens in this one. Mostly we see we spend roughly $30-$40 on acquiring one transacting user. It's now translating to $3,000-$4,000 over time. So it's very interesting on how we have seen that journey now. So on it, completely building it, I think the plan is to become the largest category leader, in this business, and build a very interesting, I think, tech-enabled company, on wedding space. Will expand to 30 cities, but not very far away. That many years from now, we might be talking about expansion to international markets. So on it, very deep focus on building